we do on the show here on Heart Attack. In the first hour, we have Heart News. I read you guys news articles on what's happening in the arts and culture world in Korea. And then we have Heart of the Day, where I ask you guys a question on our Instagram. Heart Attack _Arirang is our Instagram handle. So come and follow us and check out our story uploads, which is where we upload our Q&As. Today we asked you, when do you feel most anxious? Let's be real, we are all anxious. It's 2026. At this point, not feeling anxious is not the norm. We're anxious. We live with anxiousity. Anxiousity. I like that. Anxiousity. So come on over and give us an answer if you haven't yet. If you want to send me a message, you guys can also do so through our send message board on our Arirang Radio website or our email heartattackarirang@gmail.com, and I will be reading them, and we'll also be listening to your song requests. In hour 2 today, we're joined by Professor Cynthia for Travel Diaries, and we'll be talking about a Korean media representation as well as a neighborhood to visit this upcoming weekend or spring. Let's go listen to a song. I'll be back with Heart News. This is 보고만 싶어 by Gunny.
Come on, baby, show me everything that sparks in your eyes. 너를 움직이는 그 빛을 알려줘. Come on, baby, show me all the things you've hidden in your heart. 한 번도 본 적 없던 너만을 위한 곳. Show love, 내가 같이 가도 되겠어. 눈물이 왈칵 쏟아질 꼭대기도 보고 싶은데 서둘러 짐짓기고파 그곳에 닿는 너를 올라 보고만 싶어 이런 게 사랑이면 몇 번이라도 더 할래. Oh love 내 맘을 알아줄래. 나란히 걷고픈 Come on, baby, tell me everything that's weighed on your mind. 너를 괴롭히는 순간으로부터. Come on, baby, tell me all the things that keep you up at night. 설명할 수 없고 보이지 않아도 Show love, 내가 같이 가도 되겠어. 눈물이 왈칵 쏟아진 그 이유를 알 것 같은데 서둘러 안아주고파 그곳에 서 있는 너를 Oh love 보고만 싶어 이런 게 사랑이면 몇 번이라도 더 할래.
March 26th, Thursday. Here's today's Culture Life News of Korea. This is Heart News. Daytime temperatures will rise to levels typical of late April again today, with Seoul reaching 20 degrees Celsius and large day-night temperature differences continuing for the time being. Wildfire risk remains very high, with dry weather advisories in effect across central regions and North Gyeongsang, and a nationwide caution wildfire alert issued, so extra care is needed when handling fire. Skies will be mostly clear, with daytime highs reaching 20 degrees Celsius in Seoul, 22 degrees Celsius in Gwangju, and 23 degrees Celsius in Daegu, similar to or slightly higher than yesterday. Hypen continued its strong upward trend on the Billboard 200, with The Sin Vanish rising for a second consecutive week to number 43, climbing 73 spots last week and another 18 this week. Despite being released 2 months ago and charting for 9 consecutive weeks, the album is maintaining strong momentum. It also ranked number 2 on the World Albums Chart and number 6 on album sales, while Hypen rose 12 spots to number 40 on the Artist 100. With its immersive track composition and solid storyline, the album has gained major popularity and became the group's 4th double million seller. Kim Se-jung shared her thoughts ahead of a new beginning, announcing that she is leaving Jellyfish Entertainment after 12 years, which had been with her since her trainee days. She expressed sincere gratitude to everyone who supported her, saying those years will remain a deep foundation for her future. She has since signed an exclusive contract with BH Entertainment and is currently preparing for IOI's 10th anniversary album set to be released in May. This has been Korea's Heart News of the Day. We'll be back after 2 songs, Bite Me by Hypen and 사랑인가 봐 by Kim Se-jung.
It's you and me in this world. 내게로 다시 와 time me. 날 구원할 거라면 just come kiss me and bite me. You're the one song memory. 널 찾던 내 사포는 scream. 이제 나는 wanna hit a bit. 운명은 우리 다시 발견했지. Got me bad 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 나를 괴롭힌 뭔가를 찾아 헤매는 dreams. 떠올랐어 when you're next to me. 잠시 잊혀진 나의 이름이. Just come over and bite me. Come here and get some. 널 참이할 사이게 그게 내 숙명. Just come over and bite me. It's you and me in this world. 내게로 다시 왔다네. 날 구원할 거라면 just come kiss me and bite me. It's you and me in this world. 이 어둠 속에서 light me. 기회를 줄 거라면 just come kiss me and bite me. 빠질게 너를 지키 baby. 과거에 버린 내 어리석은 너만 Come to me, make it right. 다시 연결해줘 날 삼켜 날 yeah. These thoughts pumping crazy. Cause I know you save me. Come here and get some. 남겨줘 on my neck. 네 거란 증거. Just come over 하는 모습을 보고 있으면 자연스레 따라 웃고 있는 걸 너의 행동에 설레어하고 뒤척이다가 지새운 밤이 많아지는데 이건 누가 봐도 사랑일 텐데 종일 함께면 질릴 텐데 나 돌아서도 온통 너인 건 아무래도 사랑인가 봐 점점 너와 하고 싶은 일들 생각하면서 하루를 보낸 날이 많아지는데 이건 누가 봐도 사랑일 텐데 종일 함께면 질릴 텐데 나 돌아서도 온통 너인 건 아무래도 사랑인가 봐 너의 행복해하는 모습을 보고 있으면 나도 모르게 따라 웃는데 이 정도면 알아줄만 하잖아 너도 용기 낼만 하잖아 나만 이런 게 아니라면 우리 만나볼만 하잖아 아무래도 사랑인가 봐
Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Heart of the Day. We ask you guys a question on our Instagram, heartattack_Arirang. And today's question was, when do you feel most anxious? For me, when someone calls me, of course. I don't like calling people. I feel anxious when someone calls me. I feel anxious when someone texts me. It's rare for somebody to text me and for me to not feel anything. There was this one time when I was talking to someone. Wait, I don't remember who it was. It was a friend that I had. And I was talking about how I just dislike it when somebody texts me. No matter who it is, I just don't like the concept of socializing that when somebody sends me a message, I just get annoyed, no matter who it is. And then I said there are rare occasions where somebody would send me something and I wouldn't feel anything and I would just be like, oh, okay. I have a few people that could contact me and I wouldn't feel anything. And I just said that. And my friend was looking at me like, are you trying to tell me something? Which was ironic because that person was one of the few people that doesn't bug me at all. So I was like, I'm not even joking right now. You're fine. Do what you gotta do. So that. Also, there were times when I was eating. So I get really hungry when I'm comfortable. When I feel uncomfortable or anxious, I'm not hungry and I can't eat. So I would be eating and somebody would text me and I would see that notification on my phone. And even before seeing what they're talking about, it doesn't matter what they're trying to talk about to me. I instantly lose my appetite and I can't eat. So there was a time last year when I lost a lot of weight. Well, I don't know how much weight I lost because I don't weigh myself, but it's just I could tell because my clothes were getting bigger and bigger. There was a time when I lost a lot of weight because I had to socialize with this one person continuously. It wasn't like a one time thing. It was like I had to keep on either meeting or talking to them, and it was so uncomfortable for me. And it was work related, so I couldn't like not talk to them. So I was just not hungry. So I wasn't eating. So that happened. I think I'm just sensitive. What other thing makes me anxious? When I don't read, I get anxious. So I've been anxious for a while now. It's March and I only read 3 books this year. So I feel like I'm a failure. So that makes me feel anxious. What else? That's about it, I think. When I feel like I'm not pretty enough, I feel very anxious. Very. And I know you guys are going to be like, but you're always pretty. It's like the things that only you know, you know? Like the things in your eyes. And I know rationally, like I know in my mind that I probably look the same to people. But for me, I'm just like, ugh, I can't stand it. And as somebody that's always like here looking at a monitor with their face on it every day, I can't help but compare myself to yesterday or the day before, right? So I do feel anxious about that as well. But I know that I am like pretty, so it's not something that like gets on my nerves. But then I do feel a little anxious if I feel like I should have done something better, you know? Okay. SRD says, I want to ask if you finished Crime and Punishment. Oh, I finished Crime and Punishment a while ago. That was one of the 3 books I finished this year. Tigashir says, at night when I try to sleep, panic attacks grip me, no cause, no warning. Because it's an attack, I guess. No cause and no warning, right? Augie says, during oral exams, did you know I seem like somebody that would be very dramatic with pain, right? But I mentioned this before. I have very, very high pain tolerance. At the dentist, I never make noises at the dentist. And people who get the same treatment as me, they would be like, how did you go through that? They would be like crying. And even people at the dentist, they would be like, how are you okay right now? So that's a flex I have, pain tolerance. Benny says, when the weather is rainy. Oh, really? I like rain. Benny says, another one is not going to the destination on time. Ooh, being late to an appointment. I'm not really anxious about that one. Steve says, before an interview or going to a dental appointment or just before seeing lab testing results. I don't feel anxious for interviews or like auditions or anything like that. I just feel anxious when I have to socialize. That's why it doesn't have to be like an interview or an audition in specific. If I just know I have to say hi, hey to someone, that it makes me, I don't know if this is anxiety. Maybe I'm just uncomfortable. Yeah. Anif says when she texts, but I don't know how to reply. Ooh, Anif, do you ever ask ChatGPT how to reply to a text? Kevin says, I feel anxious when I get angry. Jenga says, when I have to make a phone call. Oh, I hate it. I hate phone calls. I just hate it. In Korea, there are a lot of ARS services nowadays. I'm very, very, very enjoying that. Crash Override says, before an exam. I don't remember the last time I had an exam. Actually, I do. It was when I was at Berkeley. Well, no duh. That was the last time I was in school. I think my last exam at Berkeley was my PI exam, which is, I don't even know what PI stands for. Personal instrument, does it stand for? So it was basically my vocal exam. So I had to sing this song that I did not want to sing, but my vocal professor made me sing it. It was the song from Fiddler on the Roof. Far from the home I love. Anyway, I did not want to sing that song, and I had to. But although I knew grades didn't matter for me because I already had a good career in front of me, I just thought grades mattered, right? Like I knew it didn't, but I was like, but come on, Iris, are you actually gonna get a B? I did get good grades, but I think, I don't know, I'm my worst enemy. I force myself to do things perfectly and I don't have to. I don't like this. SB says meeting new people. If you think about it, if a lot of us feel anxious about meeting new people, we're all anxious together. So should we be anxious if we know that we're not the only ones being anxious? MJ says, when I did something wrong, even I think it's right. Ooh, yeah, when you do something wrong. Yeah, sometimes when you're doing something, you always like have to double check with yourself. Is this right? Is this right? Steven says, when I see stories on Instagram, it makes me anxious with anticipation. Nice twist. Ooh, that was the last one. Let's see what you guys are saying. Crash Override says, exams tend to not go well for me. Tiggershire says, you're not a failure. You are simply busy dropping masterpieces and radio. So I know I'm not a failure social standard wise, but I have personally high standards. So yeah, I don't like what I do most of the times. Let's go listen to a song, guys. Thank you for answering today's Q&A. I'll be back after TikTok by Kitty Boy.
잡아줘 내가 무너지기 전에 안아줘 내가 울기 직전에 잡아줘 내가 떨어지기 전에 사라져 나와 같이 살아줘 차라리 밟아줘 너의 발이라도 닿게 그냥 그거 먹고 떨어져 줄게 아니면 당겨줘 너의 손이 좀 편하게 나를 고통 없이 편하게 보내줘 Smile, wait for the flash Smile, 웃어 예쁘게 방아쇠 당기면 하나였던 우린 둘이 될 거야 마지막으로 손이나 잡고 있을까 어때? 반짝이는 순간 우린 남남이니까 반짝이는 사랑은 순간 반짝인 거야 너를 놓아주니 너는 더 반짝이구나 왜 우리 남남일 때가 더 소중할까 나는 또 망가져 너의 동정이 나밖에 그냥 그거 먹고 떨어져 줄게 차라리 사라져 잠이나 잘래 편하게 나를 고통 없이 편하게 보내줘 Smile, wait for the flash Smile, 웃어 예쁘게 방아쇠 당기면 하나였던 우린 둘이 될 거야 마지막으로 손이나 잡고 있을까 어때?
Steven says, "Hey Iris, I did some spring cleaning today. My mom baked delicious double chocolate brownies after dinner while I caught up on a show in the background. Lately, small moments make me the happiest. I slept without a pillow last night and oh boy, did it work wonders on my neck. Ooh, you listened to my advice. Did you know my second monitor is the S brand? Guess which one, Iris? Guess. The Korean one? Oh, and please don't worry, I have your wallpaper on my monitor. It's just not in the picture. I like to decorate my phone wallpaper next with your pretty pictures before summer. Help me choose, Iris. Which do you think I'd like?" Oh, I suck at this. I don't know which pictures of mine are prettiest, so I can't. You might be wondering, what's my phone wallpaper anyway? Is it my pet or a cousin? No, you'd be surprised. It's art. That's my second love. Do you remember when we talked about dreams? I kid you not, last week I dreamt of you smiling and laughing in the dream. I woke up shortly afterwards and started missing you. I promise you looked pretty. So Iris, why'd you visit me? Tell me, I want to know, was it because you missed me? You can visit me any time in my dreams. Don't be shy like a ghost or something. Are ghosts shy? Can I request the song I Dream Of by Pretty Little Iris? 012486. I love you forever. Did you miss me, Iris? You are so pretty. Thanks, Steven. Hi, Steven. Thank you for sending in a very long message, and I see the little bunny emoji that you wrote on the top as well. We have pictures from Steven, so let's see if we can share it on the screen. Here's the picture. Wow, you have a lot of monitors. Why do you need so many monitors? Whoa, okay, and a keyboard. Ooh, double chocolate brownie, interesting. Yum yum. Ooh, it looks very gooey and moist. It looks very tasty. I hope you had a nice, tasty brownie time. Dio says, I was supposed to send a message today, but I zoned out. Yeah, guys, it's the 26th of March. Did everybody do the one message a month challenge? Because you only have 3 days now, tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday. I hope you guys all sent one message at least in March. Because that's the New Year's resolution I made for you. Yeah, thanks, Steven. Why did I visit you in your dreams? Probably because you like me too much. You have summoned me. If you like someone and if you think about them a lot, they appear in your dreams a lot of the times. You like me too much, Steven, but don't stop. Never stop liking me. And you said I was smiling and laughing in your dream. That's rare. I rarely smile or... Actually, I rarely smile, I think, but I laugh quite often, I think. But, usually I won't. Like, you have to do something amusing for me to laugh. I'm not really like a laugher. They say like the end of my lips, they point downwards. We call it 입꼬리 in Korean. The end of my lips, they point downwards when I'm not talking. And apparently based on like the 4 pillars or whatever, it's not like good for you. Apparently it has to face upwards because if it faces downwards, it's like bad luck or blah, 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 blah. But do I care? Nope. There was this one time when somebody told me if you get like a procedure done to make the ends of your lips point upwards, then you're gonna look so much nicer and welcoming. And I told them, I was like, why don't you ever think that I like looking intimidating? Why are you assuming I want to look nicer? I want to look like this. Like, I actually wouldn't want to look more welcoming. So, yeah. Next message is from SB saying, "Hi Iris. So work was awful. My supervisor tried to make me resign and my union stood up for me and is trying to switch my location of work. How was your day?" You just drop this and then you go ahead and ask me, "How was your day?" You just, okay. "I was stressed, so I decided to bake. I made petite scones with some whipped cream and strawberry jam." Ooh, we have a picture from SB. Strawberry jam and petite scone. I'm interested to see this picture. Wait, it looks like a Victorian sponge cake, and I like Victorian sponge cakes. Wait, this looks perfectly round. Wait, actually, this might be the food I want to try most from what you've sent us so far, SB. Wait, I like this, but I shouldn't because you stress baked this. I shouldn't like it, but I like it. Wait, so what's gonna happen, SB? Oh, I'm upset that your work has been awful because I know you wanted to listen to I know you wanted to listen. I know you wanted to work. Sorry, that was like, it's because I'm staring at the scone picture on the other monitor in the room. By the way, this studio, guys, this radio studio, we have 2 monitors. One monitor is the one you're staring at right now, my face. And then we have another monitor next to that, which is more of like another frame we use for other camera angles or when we have like pictures in the studio. So whenever I'm looking at the other monitor, it's kind of me just staring at the pictures you send me. So yeah, my friend said that I'm good at multitasking. I don't know if that's true, but my friend was like, "You know what I noticed? You're good at multitasking." Iris, question of the day: what is your favorite dessert? I love apple crumble cheesecake. Can I request ADHD by Young Pussy? Have a great day. Love you. I don't know my favorite dessert. It all depends. But right now, at this very moment, I think I could use something I can scoop, but not cold. What could that be? I think right now I could just use a bowl of whipped cream. Yeah, I think that's what I want right now. Let's see what you guys are saying. What were you guys saying? Iris Day says, I'm doing my nails today. Excited. What are you gonna get done? I haven't gotten my nails done since last year, October. I'm not a nail girly. I actually prefer my nails to be bare. But yeah, what are you getting done? What is your nail design of the day? Tigger Shear says, "Hey Iris, how are you? I may have committed blasphemy. I made a sandwich out of nacho stuff." Huh? The beef, the white queso, cherry tomatoes, and red onions. They served nachos for lunch at work today, but since I don't really like chips that much, I made a sandwich instead. I also found a video featuring Korean foods. Have you tried a sea pineapple before? It looks interesting. We have a picture from Tigger Shior. Ooh, so you put nacho stuff inside bread? I like seafood. Did you know? Fact of the day, I'm more of a seafood girly than a meat girly. So if you were Iris, do you want raw seafood? I would go with. I'm not a meaty girly. I'm not a steak person. Yeah, I'm not a steak person. I mean, I would eat it, but if you were to give me steak, I would just be like, okay. I don't think it would make me excited. Yeah. Let's see what you guys are saying. Calidad says, I saw the studio in Arirang TV behind the scenes is nice and pro. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess for me, I see this all the time, so it's kind of normal, but for you guys, it might be interesting. But you know how I always take pictures for my Instagram story before the show? You can see the two monitors in that pictures, I just realized. Ricky says, Iris is not a mistake. I'm not a mistake. I am a Miss Raw Seafood. Oh, I'm not a fan of cooked seafood. I'm a raw seafood girly. I'm not a shrimp, lobster, crab girly. I like raw shrimp though. Yeah, I'm a lamb girly. I like pork belly, but I'm a lamb girly. I like lamb. Let's go listen to a song and not a song, we'll listen to two songs that you guys requested and I'll be back. I dream of eating you all day. I Dream of by Pretty Little Iris and ADHD by Young Pussy.
Someone, you're my angel, baby, please, my darling, just let me go. I like you, love you, need you every day. You make me hungry, I'm begging why. And just one blink, are you leaving? Promise me you'll tell me you love me, or just wanna we let me eat you. Dream of hating you all day, and I can't away. 어쩔 수 없어.
죄송해요.
Mirror, mirror, 할 수 있는 데까지 mirror. 아무것도 하나도 안 쉬워. 쓰레기조차 절대 못 치워. 요즘엔 뭐 나더러 finger princess라나 뭐라나. 피해는 안 줄 거야 뭐 하나. 병이 또 끌고 오는 병 나가겠지 수만명. 이젠 모르겠어 평범 내 기준도 달라져. 난 앞으로 꾸준히 갤리 할 일이 계속해내겠지. 두 배인 미들은 매일 우린 다 서쪽 3시 AD. 머릿속은 번개 집중은 짧게 생각이 너무 많아서 말도 못하겠네. 세상은 나보고 왜 답을 원해. 이 just me 안 할 거야 내게 obey. 달려볼래 내 맘대로 폭주. 앞에서 보란 듯이 치킨 뜯어
파먹고 싶네 영파스 너의 life that it over and out and not bad 마음에 다시 어때건 지기게 아마 셔도 가끔 blake I wake up 보는 길을 너처럼 어린 번진 고전한 것만 같아 망가져도 난 강한 맛 없이 don't you read 안 그려도 돼 섹시 모드 때려치면 다른 많은데 나는 또 왜 하나도 안 잡혀 그게 안돼 알아면 안 돼 의미 없네 마법만 하면서 일을 방해 이런 것부터 해결하고 마감하루는 가사 쓰고 가방은 빨래도 꺼내고 생각이 없어는 거 위탁점 생각이 없어도 흘러가고 생각이 있어도 없는 거고 그럴 배 없는 게 편할지도 Already know 다 한다고 이것만 보고 한다고 나는 또 폰을 들고 또 다짐하고 머릿속은 바보게 집중은 짧게 생각이 너무 많아서 말도 못하겠네 세상은 나보고 왜 이리 답을 원해 잊었으니 맞추려 하지만 no way 달려볼래 내 맘대로 폭주 앞에서 보란 듯이 치킨 뜯어 복수 머릿속 회로를 따라주고 싶죠
Download the Arirang Radio application.
Type in
ARIRANG.
Arirang Radio on your app store.
Download it and listen to
Arirang Radio.
88.7 in Jeju City,
88.1 in Seogwipo City.
101.9 in the Daejeong area.
Tune in, Arirang Radio.
It's time to move on to hour 2. We're joined by Professor Cynthia on Travel Diaries, where we travel along Korea together using Korean content. Let's go listen to a song, and I'll be back with our guest in hour 2. This is Sohyang on the track with 바람의 노래.
살면서 듣게 될까 언젠가는 바람의 노래를 세월 가면 그때는 알게 될까 꽃이 지는 이유를 나를 떠나 사람들과 만나게 돼 또 다른 사람들 스쳐가는 인연과 그리움은 어느 곳으로 가는가 나의 작은 지혜로는 할 수가 없네 내가 아는 건 살아가는 방법뿐이야 보다 많은 실패와 고뇌의 시간이 비켜갈 수 없다는 걸 우린 깨달았네 이제 그 해답이 사랑이라면 나는 이 세상 모든 것들을 사랑하겠네 나를 떠난 사람들과 만나게 돼